And looks like we are live. Good evening, everyone. Michael here at Lake Michigan Angler. This is going to be the captain's meeting for the Big Pond Brawl presented by Fish Talk Electronics. This is the second event of the year happening this Saturday, June 8th, and we're really excited about it. It's going to be challenging. We've got a lot to talk about. We're going to try and make it as brief as possible. The vast majority of the boats involved in the Saturday event are in the series. You've already gone through this, but we got to go through this just to make sure everyone's on the same page. So what I want to mention now is if at any point you have any questions, just go ahead and please ask them in the live stream chat. I'll glance over and answer those towards the back end there. So if anything comes up, feel free to ask. If something comes up after the stream is over, you can go ahead and message us. I do want to point out here that if you are involved in the Big Pond Brawl, we created a Big Pond Brawl Facebook group specifically for the captains and the crew members to be a part of. It helps us to just keep that information flow directly to you. We do try to mirror that on our Facebook page on Lake Michigan Angler, but primarily we're trying to use that group page to be in contact with you guys for everything related to the Big Pond Brawl. So if you're not in that group, definitely message us. We'll get you the link to join it, and you can get involved in that. So we have, I want to start this off by doing one thing first, and that is going to be displaying the trophy for the series boat. We're excited. We finally got this in here for the Big Pond Brawl. I don't know what boat's going to end up having their name on here for the first one, but we have the trophy here. We're really excited about this. We'll end up having the boat name engraved on a plate. The plate will be imprinted onto the trophy, and this will be here at the shop on display. And again, to create this kind of tradition. So we're really excited. Want to get you guys excited about that. And the trophy is here. So hopefully you guys are getting excited about that. Of course, none of this would be possible without our wonderful sponsors, Fish Talk Electronics, Dreamweaver Lures, Amada Senior Care of Illinois, Blood Run, Pro King, Salmon Candy Stinger, and of course, the Big Fish, guaranteed minimum 1,000, is being provided by Spruce Island Camp. So big thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors. We're looking forward to having them. We'll see most of them around here on Saturday as well. So let's dive into everything. Saturday is the event, and I'm going to turn over here to Ron to just briefly run through the things you need to know. Of course, everything is outlined in the rule set, and we have that linked in the Facebook group. If you need a copy of that, please reach out. We'll get it to you. But Ron, we'll kind of start off and cover the things they need to know.
A couple things. Check-in will be by text. You'll check in with the text or with the boat for each port. We'll have a boat that you'll text to.
And we'll have that posted in the group.
We'll have that posted in the group.
Correct.
That phone number that you'll text to. When you return at the end of the day, the hours are 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. You have to be inside the harbor by 1 p.m. Every boat will be assigned a number. Those numbers will be out Friday.
Yeah, everything will be out tomorrow.
Your boat numbers will be out Friday evening. You have to take a picture coming into the marina with your boat number somewhere on your hand, on a piece of paper, doesn't matter. And you don't have to send that picture to us. It's just there just in case we need it.
Yep. And also, I'm gonna show everybody that's watching online. We have the example video and photo there to give you an example. Also the cooler and like walk around with the camera. You guys can see that as well. Everyone just do that in the boat. Keep that with you. If we ask for it, you'll need to provide it to us. But just do a quick walkthrough with your phone camera, a recording of your cooler, live well, make sure it's clear. And then you'll see the other picture there with every paper or your hand with the number written on it inside the harbor. And again, that's what we use there to kind of keep everybody in check and honest, you know, so.
Yeah, just text when you get back in. Just text that you're back in the harbor. It is a 9-rod limit. It is a 15-fish limit. You can release fish once you bring a fish over the rail. It's part of your creel. So if you think you're going to release it, leave it in the net on the side, unhook it, let it go. Yeah, check-in's going to open at what, 4:30?
4:30.
4:30.
So check-in
You can
starts
start
at 4:30.
checking in at 4:30.
Yeah. So wait until the check-in. Wait until the check-in period at
don't check
4:30
in the night
a.m.
before.
to start sending those texts to those check-in boats. The other thing we needed to mention as well is, I'm sorry, were you done with that part?
Yeah, I think
so.
we're pretty. If there's
Okay.
any questions on rules, they're online, or you can ask now.
Yeah, and again, they're all linked in the group as well. The other component of this, which is unique about our event, of course, is the weigh-in. We do a live weigh-in here. It gets people very excited. It also allows everyone a chance here to mingle, network, and exchange how the fishing went for you for the day, and build up your network, which is a great aspect of the tournament side of this, right? I want to display here the traffic flow. Again, this is something we covered before, but if you're coming down from any of the ports north of the shop, North Point, Kenosha, Racine, you're coming southbound on Sheridan, you'll see the arrow there point you to come in from the back side of the building and the lot. And we'll have Lauren out there handling the traffic, does an amazing job out there. He'll get you squared away. You'll pull up to our back door. One of your crew members can offload the cooler. We have little dollies. You wheel it right up there very easily. You'll come in against the side wall, and we'll do the weigh-in right here. Once you're done with the weigh-in, you'll just exit off to our side here, right out the front. That vehicle can then swing around to the front to pick you up, load up, go to the cleaning station, do whatever else you need to do with your box. Once it's officially been weighed, you can go ahead and do that or hang out here. Either way, whether you're going to come and weigh and go, or if you're going to come and stay, we will have spots and accommodated parking, and we haven't had any issues, and we don't expect to have any issues with that. Everything's secure. There's plenty of people out and about in the vehicle area anyway. And we do have overflow parking available right across the street at Wenzel's Automotive. So if you have a car, if you're just coming in a car, we probably ask if you can park there and just come across, so we have more room for the trailered boats that are coming over here on our side. And again, you'll see the green flag is where you're going to walk in from the backside. And then the X on the map is like the door to go back to our front side of the building where you can get picked up or park your car. And again, Lauren will be out there to handle the traffic flow and get you guys squared away, and you'll be good to go with that.
Another thing about the weigh-in, when you come up with your cooler, make sure you have your 5 fish separated. Make sure you know what your big fish is. We're going to ask you to weigh your big fish first. If there's any marker on it, tag, anything, we're going to cut it off. Any fish, we're going to cut them off.
Please try to have them cut off already.
Either
Yeah.
way, it'll get done.
Either way, it'll get done.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to weigh your big fish first, and then your other 4 for your total bag. So just make sure you have them already sorted and separated, because we try to get this going pretty quick.
Yeah, we try to get it going pretty quick. Those of you that are already involved in the first one should remember the flow. Same kind of a flow here. We have our big backdrop here. So as you weigh fish, you have a big fish, it'll probably stop to ask you to get some photos, and we'll have you move along here to kind of keep the flow going there. We'll probably start the stream, the live stream component of the weigh-in, maybe around 2 o'clock. Once we start getting a flow of people, we'll kind of dictate in that time frame. We have a good amount of people, so people can see the fish that are coming in here, which gets people excited about. And then we will continue as we always do. We'll tally up everything. We'll plan to, we worked out some kinks with like the standings, so we should have a better flow of that to display it, so folks have an idea what's, where they're at. And for those that are in the, top spots for sure, we definitely would like for you to stick around, especially the top 3, so that once we're done, we can sit down and do an interview with you. So if you're available for that, it'd be great. And again, we'll have a display inside the room here for you to guys see like the standings, or at least the first 5 spots or something like that, so if you need to kind of stick around. And then from there, I think that's it. I mean, pretty straightforward. We had a couple questions here. Steve asked, double checking fishing time is 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is, and that reminds me that the SU Wisconsin Jackpot is also running tomorrow, and we're running the same program here in terms of times. So 5 a.m. to 1. For those of you that are fishing Jackpot, let your tournament director know once you come in that you are also involved in the brawl. They'll expedite you to get the weighed in quicker so that you have enough time to come over here and get yourself weighed. Weigh-in times is 1 to 3.
Scale is open till 3 o'clock, so
Till 3
be here
o'clock.
by 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
It gives you guys coming from Racine or Waukegan, gives you 2 hours to get here.
Yeah, you got plenty.
And the guys running the Jackpot Series know to weigh you guys in first to get you out of there. So
Yeah. So just as long as you're here, in the line, here at the shop at 3, we'll get you weighed in there. If you fail to show up, then it'll just be a DQ or just won't count for anything. And then once we have that done, we'll have the updated information on the series standing. The final standings all go up over the weekend, so everyone knows where they're at with all of that. So I had a question here. Can we go out and graph in the morning around 3 a.m., then head back to the marina and take off at 5 a.m.? I honestly, I'd probably say no, just to keep it on par with everybody. Just let's say no to that. It's a very unique question. So yes, please don't do that. All right, just wait until 5 a.m. to take off and go on the water with everyone else out of your harbors there. If now's the time, if you have any other questions, anybody that's watching online, please ask that right now. It looks like we are sitting at a total of 45 boats. One other thing do need to mention here, I know folks been taking a look at the weather here. We've been strong west winds the last few days or so, and people are going into Saturday with that. Because we're running in conjunction with SU Wisconsin and Jackpot, their decision making on this entails that there needs to be a small craft advisory issued, and that will be, if that happens, is when we'll then call it and then move to Sunday. And again, we will keep you guys updated on this in the Facebook group. We'll also make posts on our main Facebook page to kind of communicate that so everyone's in the loop, and we'll do that at our earliest convenience once we get final word. And we are trying to coordinate with SU Wisconsin as well. So once we have, if that happens to come up, then we'll take care of that and we'll get that word out to you guys. But I think it should be good to go, and it should be good fishing. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Seems like fishing's been a little wonky here, but you never know what a day or two, what can change, what can happen, and that, I think, to me, is the exciting part about what's going to be coming up this Saturday, to see how it fishes for everyone and who ends up having some success and what it all looks like here. Our first tournament, Stormtrooper came in with a 75-pound bag. Now here we are in June in this kind of transition period. What is it going to look like to take that to win home? So I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. I have one more question here, and real quick, just as far as the question goes, please try to keep them related to the actual tournament, but I'll answer this quickly here. Nick asked, kind of curious, what is the average size boat you see in your tournaments? I couldn't tell you. I know that we have a wide variety. We do have some guys that have larger, bigger boats, 30s or whatever it may be, and we have a good amount of anglers that have their small boats, 19-footers, 20-footers in that range, I think. And that's one of the great things about this tournament, that the feedback we've gotten is anglers are really enjoying the fact that we've tried our best to set it up to make it accessible for smaller boaters to get into and be involved in. And between last year and the first event now, we've had a good amount of first-time salmon tournament anglers involved out of small boats, and we hope to continue that going for the rest of the season here. I don't have anything else
I would
to
say
say.
Probably 60% of them, if not
Yeah,
more,
the
are probably smaller boats.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell just because when people come in from the weigh-in, we've got trailers all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a marina. So there is a vast majority of I would say, are for sure trailering in smaller boats. And that's great. We're really excited about that. So get out there, get your game plans. For those that are going to be pre-fishing, best of luck. Try not to burn your spots tomorrow. We're going to hear the stories, Rob and I, about how it was all fantastic fishing. 90-pound box, and then Saturday comes. Try not to, burn it. And we wish you all the best of luck. Look forward to seeing you guys here on Saturday. If you have any questions, please reach out to Rob or myself through our Facebook page or call the shop. I believe everyone, Rob has that info, but I'm pretty sure everyone is paid up and is good to go, so there shouldn't be any issues there. And that'll wrap it up for today's captain's meeting. Thank you guys for making some time here to join us, those that are here, and for those of you that are watching on the live stream. Best of luck. We'll be in touch again on the Facebook group, and we'll see you soon. Take care.